that you said? Okay. All right. First question. You're a new student, right?
Yeah.
How long have you been training with me?
Pretty much just a few hours today.
Okay. What's your name?
Name's Nathan.
All right. You got a last name?
Barton.
Barton? Okay. Is your family bartenders?
No.
Oh, okay.
That was pretty awesome.
All right. So, you got basically 30 seconds to answer each question, because you only got 5 minutes.
Yeah.
But 30 seconds is actually a long time, I thought.
Yeah.
All right. So, what are your thoughts about the training methods that I've taught you so far today?
The training methods, they're a lot better than anything I've had before. You know, where you do you do it on the person you're training, and then allow them to do it too, so they know both sides of what the technique is. All the other ones I've done is, you know, you watch someone do it, and then you try it on something. You don't know exactly what it's supposed to feel like and what it's supposed to do, so it's a little harder to understand.
And how much do I get beat up by you teaching you the techniques?
A pretty decent amount.
Now, how does that compare for you to your previous training in Taekwondo?
Yep.
Okay, how does that compare for you? To be able to practice your technique on the instructor?
It's pretty much, I've never actually seen or done that. It's been where, you know, he'll show you what to do, and maybe you kind of kick him once or twice, and he's done, and then he just walks around. You know, he doesn't do anything. You don't actually get to do it with him, so he can give you pointers on how you're doing it. And I think so. He's just watching, so he doesn't really know what.
Now, when it comes, we take breaks in class. How's that for you? What do you got to say about that?
The breaks are actually really nice, you know, because and you can go at it for a while, but you need to stop and kind of relax, kind of thing. Whereas if you get too tired, you don't really feel your muscles as well as you would. So you don't know what you're doing anymore. It's just getting numb and you're tired, and you don't do it as well because you're tired.
Or it can become dangerous, right?
Yeah.
Now, you've seen students in the dojo get hurt because they got exhausted before.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, there's a lot of people that say that I don't know daily squat. Now, you've participated in how many dojos and what kind of competitions?
I've been to 3 different styles of dojos, probably a total of about 7 different ones throughout those. I've done the Hamadan a few times. I've done Master Challenges about 6-7 times. It's things that you're teaching me. I mean, it's kind of similar to things I've learned, but they're more in depth and they're more useful than anything else.
So, what would you have to say? It's like, let's say you're talking to one of these people that claim that I'm a fake, a fraud, and everything else. What would you have to say?
I would say that's bullshit. I mean, there is a lot of people out there that don't know what they're doing, and they show that it is, but you can tell because they're not. And their technique's not kind of a rigid thing, they're just flopping around and stuff. It looks cool, but it's when training with you, it's very obvious that you know what you're talking about and know what you're doing, just based off mainly how you put the science behind all of it. You know what it's supposed to do, how it's supposed to work, and things like that. And then the way you teach it is definitely from a point of view of knowing what it's like from firsthand.
Now, how many fights have you been in your life? Just rough number.
Like street fights or
Yeah.
street fights, I've been probably in about 5-6 of them.
And how old are you?
I'm 19.
19? Okay. Now, I'm 41, 42. I forget, I was born in 73 in March. When you get to be this age, you just forget. You just don't care anymore. I had been asked a while back ago for an interview how many fights I have been in. And I told them just the fights that I've been in on the streets, inside and outside the Garden Angels, and it was 1,609 fights. On average, it was me against 3, 5, or more people. And not to say that I didn't get my butt handed to me when there was that many people pounding on me, but I came out alive and they came out injured. Not saying that I didn't come out injured. Now, how many situations have you been in like that?
I've been in one. It was me and 2 others on my side 6 on the other side. And the only way we got out of that is we got hold of one of the bats. And like, it wasn't really fair, and still both of us got pretty here.
Now, were you trained in martial arts at that time?
At that time, I had Kempo.
What about?
I was purple at the time in Kempo.
And how did that fare out for you in that situation? I mean, obviously you had to use your back.
Yeah, I was pretty much useless in that.
Okay.
I mean, I got a few good hits, but I was basically a punching bag to the others.
Now, are you saying, or are you not saying that Kempo's a good style or bad style?
I'm not saying it's a bad style. It was just the way I was taught wasn't exactly the best way of being taught. It has its good things it can be used for, but you have to know how to.
Okay. Yeah, because I don't put down any style of martial arts. There's certain styles that I disagree with on the technique and stuff like that. But I feel that any style of martial arts that you learn to be able to defend yourself with, take it, live it, love it. Because any bit of self-defense that you know can be a matter between living and dying. No matter how good the style is or how bad the style is, that tiny bit could still save your life. Now, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much more effective have you learned today off me? Do you feel it is compared to what you've learned in the past from other instructors and other styles?
I would say between an 8 and a 10. I mean, the other styles, they teach you good for punching and kicking, but they don't teach you what to do, if kind of thing. They don't say
if something gets messed up in the technique.
Yeah, they don't do you do this unless this happens, then do this kind of thing. It's do this, and it'll work, kind of.
Yeah, so it's like a doctrine, and this will work no matter what.
Yeah.
And you found that that's not the truth.
Yeah, it's definitely not. I mean,
Okay.
you try to go through like a sequence or something they teach you, and you get the first step done, and then something changes, and you have no idea what to do.
So what do I do different that helps with that?
You have shown multiple ways to get out of things. Like we just did the armbar, you showed how to get out of that. And then we did one earlier in the chair starting off, and it was you get this done, and then you take them down to the ground, and then different things you can do from there. How you launch my arm up, and if that doesn't happen, then you hit them in the face. It's different options you can do in a certain situation.
Yeah, because sometimes when you're trying to execute a technique, it doesn't work out because they've shifted their body one way or another, or whatever they've done,
Yeah.
and you can't execute the technique anymore. Now, what have I shown you on how to handle it?
Definitely, so you gotta kind of keep an open mind there and move with them. You can't stick to a set regiment type thing of what to do. It won't work. Earlier, I was saying the takedown we were doing, where we get on top and you go down.
Yeah.
You showed the thing where it was, if I'm on top and you try to turn around and get out of it, you plant your arm once in brace and then you grab over it, put them in a lock. And then if that doesn't happen and you're good, and you start pounding on their face and things like that, and then from there and there. And then with the carjacking, it was, if this happens, do this, but if they come from a different angle, do something else. It's different. If they're in a different spot, you gotta do something else.
So, is there anything that you'd like to say personally to the viewers?
Well, I would definitely say that your training is your training style is it's unorthodox in a way, but it definitely works. It's not where it's like, it's weird and then it's just not right and you end up getting broken noses and it's unsafe. It's not like a dojo, but it is definitely safe. You still keep everything safe and everything's good, and it's a lot more fun than the big franchises.
What do I do to make the classes fun? Yeah, you've learned so far today. Now we haven't done it yet today, but sometimes in the middle of class we'll have music on, we'll start dancing and stuff like that, we'll tell jokes. But what have you witnessed today that has made it fun for you?
Well, it wasn't all just set, you have to do this during the entire class. It's not curriculum based in a way. And then you'll take breaks in between and you can rest, and during the breaks you can laugh and joke, tell stories, whatever, and you relax. It's not like you have to do this, you have to do it now.
So it's not military.
Yeah, it's a perfect word for it. It's not military. It's definitely kind of a more personable with the master-student kind of relationship there. It's not, you're a person that's paying me and I'm going to show you things I know. It's not.
So on a relationship basis, what kind of emotions does that invoke in you?
Well, it definitely brings forth trust. You can't trust someone that won't tell you anything about them. Or if they do tell you, it's just, I did this and it was great. It doesn't work that way. And then there's the trust, and then there's also this overall kind of a comfortable thing where if you know who you're somewhat beating up and is somewhat beating you up in a way, it's like you don't feel this fear and you don't feel I might get hurt seriously from this. And it might sting a little bit, but that's it. You get more comfortable and more willing to actually see what is happening with the techniques, and you pay more attention to it so you can learn it better. And if it's someone you don't know, you're like, okay, is he gonna break my arm in half accidentally, or is it like, something gonna go wrong here? And you get scared and you don't pay as much attention, so you can't learn it nearly as well.
So it's much more relaxed. Now, and the way that I hold my classes, do you feel that it's easier to make friends with your classmates and your instructor, or do you still feel that there's that he's the instructor and I'm just a peon underneath his feet? How does it make you feel? Do you feel that it's easy to make friends?
Yeah, I mean, definitely. It's you still have that whole more than me kind of thing, but it's also more of you're not putting yourself above me. You're showing me what you know and kind of bringing us more together than saying, like, showing off in a way. It's not dividing. It's more of you're bringing people in so that they are friends and can learn from each other and not learn from, someone that's above you and making you feel smaller.
I'm going to cry now. Thank you very much.
No problem.
We're going to continue with our class after we have a little break.
Sounds good.